Good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night. Hope everybody's been having a good night. I did. We can talk a little bit more about that in a bit. Though, actually, before we get started, there's one thing I want to show you. 1995. Also 1995. It's kind of amazing to me that Phantasy Star 4 and Chrono Trigger were in the same year. And Phantasy Star 4 is great. It's an all-time great RPG from the 90s. But we're gonna get to some more Final Fantasy today. Coincidence? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's correct. Yeah, Phantasy Star 4 is a great game. I've been meaning to replay that. Probably will at some point. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good Saturday today. I see Hawk has installed a floor. How'd that go? The floor installation. That sounds tough. Alright, so we are heading to Matoya's Cave right now. That's where we need to go. Much better than the last 2 days of floor installation. Yep, the last thing that I installed in my apartment was a toilet seat. And it only took half an hour, but it was, 30 of the worst minutes of my life. And I hated it. It was not fun. Yeah, I thought there was a thing behind Matoya's Cave. There we go. When you say it was better than the other 2 days of floor installation, is that in terms of progress, or injuries sustained, or what's the metric of success here with floor installation? Progress. Okay, that's good. Progress is good. We like the progress. So is it done? Did you, are you the winner? Alright, so we're starting with 2 rows of floor tiling. And 4 hours for day 1. Okay. Ooh, a Groger. That's good stuff. Actually, I probably shouldn't be shy with my magic since we're just gonna heal. Okay, so day 2 he's got 2 rows in 4 hours. That's it's certainly not improvement, that's just kind of chilling. But now, day 3. Come on, big floor tiles, no whammies. Many rows in 9 hours. Are we talking like Tetris rows or laminate slates? When you do tiling on floors, do you play the Tetris Type A music? Because I don't think I could stop myself. If I'm doing rows of anything... Alright, so Matoya's got her crystal back that we got from Astos, who we fought after he tried to take the crown of Elfland, that we found in a cave, full of poisonous things. "20 rows? Like 5 Tetrises, that's great. That's really good. my only success today was I got free beer. Oh, nice. Okay, so Hawk finished the floor. Excellent. That's a lot more productive than me. Like, I did grocery shopping this morning, and I got free beer at dinner. I was thinking about going to see Avengers today, but then I was like, yeah, well, maybe I don't actually want to spend over 3 hours in a movie theater with a lot of people. So I figured, you know, I'll just have a second beer with my dinner. It'll be fine. But I was kind of like in the middle of a conversation with the waitress and the owner and one of the assistant chefs. And I said that, you know, I'll get another beer. And then they all brought me a beer. Which was, it was very touching, actually. So I wound up with 3 beers instead of 1, and it was great. I don't know that I even got 1 free beer ever, let alone, you know, 2. So that was good. Also why I'm late today. You had to make sure that I could get home safe and all that good stuff. Yeah, free beer was good. I liked it a lot. And I'm heading over here right now because I want to get, like I've got an empty spell slot here on level 2. And there. I don't know if I need the other black magic spell, though. I do want to get the protective white magic, though, because it has, it's got some multiple uses. I'm going to pick up Ailith, which is anti-lightning. And you want that to obviously block against lightning attacks, which the next major boss is going to start with, I believe. But also because... oh, none of these work. But also because there's a bug in the game that causes status ailments inflicted by attacking monsters to have the element of that monster's weakness. So if a monster is weak against lightning and also, you know, inflicts paralysis when it attacks, anti-lightning will make you strong against lightning, which will also make you strong against that attack due to a bug. Strange, but true. Blast is sharp with lightning. Angry Orchard's pretty good. I like Angry Orchard. I don't really buy, like, alcohol to keep in my apartment, though. Like, generally when I drink, I go out. I don't drink at home anymore. I used to. Like, back in my 20s. But I just kind of stopped and saved it for, going out once I got to my late 20s, early 30s. I don't know why. Just kind of did. I'll do a quick save. So next we gotta take this herb over to the Elfland castle. Like, what we're doing here is we're getting the Mystic Key. And the schedule for tonight is to get the Mystic Key, open up all the stuff that it gets you, which is all here in this kind of inland area. The LDC. Which I do wonder if they were trying to make it rhyme with the LBC, which is, that's kind of close to. Close to where I am. Same state anyway. We're going to open up the Mystic Key doors, get all the stuff, including the next key item that we need to progress in the game. And my goal for tonight is to light up the Earth Orb before I go to bed. And I think that's, I think it might be a bit of an ambitious goal, but I would really like to make it that far. think if I can at least get to the vampire, that'll be fine. The first run of the Earth Cave, but I'd like to do both. Alright, so... nothing here. Gotta get to that king. Oh, the herb. It'll release the prince from Astos' curse. He is waking. Yep, that's us, Light Warriors. Legend says you give me a key. Alright, so we got that. So let's loot some stuff. Get our loot on. Get to the, oops. Yeah, it's kind of tough to get to the treasury, so you gotta, like, sort of go around this way. And then you got it right here. Got Silver Hammer, it's useless because you don't have a White Mage. Cash is good. Ash is good. And a copper armlet. That's probably good. Nice. Nice. Let's check out Vin, see how he's doing. Oh, he's doing alright. Orb 33. And he's got over that 32% mark on hit, so he gets a second attack. And Yin's is also getting a second attack now. He's at 36, that's good. Although he's nowhere near as tanky. Can't really use a whole lot of the, actually, hang on. Copper is weaker, right? Yeah, it's weaker, so I can probably sell that. Or give it to Duke. A lot of this stuff is going to be sellable. The thing with this part. Okay, so let's see. Fell asleep after you obtain the crown before your turn. Oh, so you missed the boss fight. The boss fight with Astos was fun. I actually I uploaded it today, so you could check that part out at some point. It went a lot better than I thought it would. That's good. But the exciting part about this section of the game, if you have a thief, is that you start getting weapons that the thief can use. I think I'm gonna get fast. Yeah. So the first part of this stream is going to be backtracking for certain. We gotta go to, well, we did Elflane Castle, we gotta do Coneria Castle, and we gotta do the Northwest Castle where Astos was, and we gotta go back down to the bottom floor of the Marsh Cave, unfortunately. And then it's off to the Dwarf Cave to do progress. But, you know, other than that, it's fine. Everything's good. We got to, we're gonna get level 4 magic. At least for the Black Mage. And in particular, we're gonna get Fast. Also known as Haste. Which is probably the best spell in the game, because it doubles the number of attacks that you can do. Frankly ridiculous, and I'm gonna make sure that my red mage learns it as well, given the opportunity. You know, if I had a thief and if the game was programmed correctly, I would basically get 3 or 4 weapons for the thief that I would keep on him that all have specific monster families that they are strong against. And it would be really good. He would act like, you know, a proper assassin-type character and be able to, you know, switch weapons depending on what's going on. And really get people good. But it doesn't work. So you just get weapons that are an upgrade for the thief, and they're like some of the last weapons you can actually get for the thief before he class changes. After he's a ninja, he can equip everything, but before that, it's a little rough. In future games, they made it so that the swords that act against specific types, like the Were sword, are Red Mage exclusive. Which I always thought was a little strange, but didn't really question it when I was playing the game. I kind of like them being Red Mage exclusive weapons. It's such a bizarre concept of having like swords that are exclusive to wizards, but it kind of fits in with the idea that the Red Mage just does a little bit of everything. I think I'm okay with it. Oh, Temple of Fiends. We gotta go to the Temple of Fiends as well. There are chests there. Almost forgot about it. But then again, in Final Fantasy III, the thief finally got the ability to steal. So that's good. It's just weird playing a thief in this game and not being able to get, you know, free potions all over the place. Man, getting that second hit is great. Soon, though, I've got to, one of these levels coming up, it's either going to be level 9 or level 10, is when I should de-equip the black belt. According to the literature, as it were. I am really looking forward to seeing what the black belt can do when you unleash him. Alright, so we're going to revisit the Temple of Fiends, but that's not the same thing as Temple of Fiends Revisited. That's something else that we won't get to for quite some time. I didn't even see these bones the first time through. They, my recollection is that they aren't worth a whole lot. They're more of a pain than they're worth. Like they're 10 HP nonsense. Oh yeah, no, that's worthless. Unfortunately, we got a couple trap tiles. It'll be fine, though. A couple gargoyles shouldn't be much of an issue for me now. Now that I have exactly one level more than I did in the Marsh Cave. Softs are good, not just because they cure petrification, which we're going to see in an upcoming dungeon, but also because they cost 800, to buy, so everyone I don't have to buy is good. Incidentally, though, I'll have to buy more antidotes, or pure potions, as the case may be, if we're going to go back to the Marsh Cave. And we are. There's good stuff in there. I think it's, there's like a weapon and an armor piece in there that I want. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Set these guys on fire. It's nice that I'm going back to Kuneria, where it's very easy to just rest. So I was trying to, I wanted to finish Etrian Odyssey Nexus this weekend, but I have hit a snag. And the snag is that my DS stylus has gone missing. I don't know what happened to it, or when it went missing. I had it on Friday, at least. And I know that I played during lunchtime. But I don't know what actually happened to my stylus afterwards. I assume I just put it back in like normal, but when I went to reach for the DS today... There goes a rune sword. And when I reached for the DS today, it just didn't work. Or rather, it didn't exist. The stylus, not the DS. The DS existed, of course. Oh, it's weaker. That's right. We'll keep the silver sword and just sell that rune then. If I don't have a thief, there's no point in it. I will convert it into Final Fantasy Funbucks. Set these guys on fire. Possibly a waste of fire too, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm on the final regular labyrinth of Etrian Odyssey Nexus, but not being able to complete the game because I can't draw the map with my finger. I need that stylus so I can draw maps. Actually, do I still have my old 3DS? I wonder if I can grab a stylus from one of my older 3DSs. I still have them. I think I do. Like when I first got the 3DS, I got the Ocarina of Time special version. And this time I got the Persona one, which is cool. The same stylus should work for each. I don't know if it'll fit in the hole, but it'll work. Yeah, so I only had to reset once on the boss last night, which is pretty good, because he just happened to target Honey with Rub and rubbed her out, which is not good. But on the reset, I just destroyed him. It was ridiculous. That's easily the best that fight's ever gone for me. It's a good thing, too, because people who use instant death spells are huge jagoffs, and I don't appreciate them. I'm looking for Corneria's... I have forgotten somehow where Corneria's treasury is, when it is the most important of all of them since it has progression. That's right, it's over here. One thing that gets me about the original Final Fantasy is that they don't have boss music. Alright, Silver Knife is good, Saber is not, Iron Cane is not. I'm gonna give the Silver Knife Honey and let her equip it. Better. Not great, but better. You don't get proper boss music, I believe, until Final Fantasy II, and you don't get it till like over halfway through the game. Iron. Okay. That's good, we can sell stuff. Let us sell. Get rid of the saber. Get rid of this iron thing. And get rid of the large knife. Big knife. So you don't need this, and you don't need that. That should get us nice and cleared out. Oh no, we need, there's more to sell. Copper ring, who needs it? Get rid of it. And the rune sword. Worth a lot of cash. But not worth it in the end. I'm kind of wishing I had some of those improvement and enhancement patches right about now. Because shopping is actually painful. It is the worst. So, let's talk about something other than shopping. What's good? Oh! Actually, no, I just realized I didn't watch this week's JoJo. Did anybody watch JoJo this week? By 14. Remember, last week's was really good. How was this week's? Oh, it's that good. Better than Metallica. Or, sorry, Metallic. Don't want to get sued. The Metallica fight was really good. And I like Doppio a lot. Doppio's funny. Also crazy, but like the good kind of crazy. The phone noises are hysterical. I love the phone noises and all the stuff that he finds that is a phone. It's great. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing what the boss actually looks like, though. Like, they've been teasing it for the whole series. I'm ready to see what kind of ridiculous design he has. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. There's probably not too much left. I wonder if it'll end this season. Probably will. Yeah, that also makes me think, are there any good shows this season? Anime-wise, anyways. Like, I know Game of Thrones is on right now. And it's pretty good. "11 more episodes. Only a couple? I must admit, like, my standards have gotten very high recently. Like, after the Gridman season and the Mob season, I'm less willing to give things a chance. Oh, this season's real bad? Like, how bad are we talking here? I mean, there have been a lot of really bad seasons for anime. But this one's being reviewed with the all caps real bad. Which, it scares me a bit. A little scary. When it's bad, it's awful when it's bad. Oh, is One Punch Man this season? I guess it is. I remember hearing about it, and then forgetting about it because Mob. I hadn't watched that yet. JoJo with fairies. I'd probably watch that. That doesn't sound horrible. Oh, level up. Level up. Oh, uh-oh. Not as good an HP roll as I'd want. Not for Duke either. What happened to... Oh no, that's right, I took that one really terrible death. Oh, one more should get it. Kai Quartet is good. I should mark these things. I should write these things down. So I do not forget. Alright, so these dwarves need TNT. I'm gonna give it to them so they can blow up a canal. TNT is just what they needed. And I need treasure. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Cabin, good. Iron helm. Useful. Dragon sword. Dragon sword, I think, is still worse than silver sword, so I'll just sell it. Silver knife, we already have one. Wooden helm. Who needs it? Silver armor. Can I use this? Oh, I can. Okay. Armor upgrade to the red mage. That's good. Cash. House. Not bad. Not bad. It's this show where the kids got turned into Kappas. Are we talking like the Twitch Kappa? What Kappa are we talking about here? This one? In HD? Didn't realize there was an HD version of it. Let's move here. Yes, that way. Womp womp. Oh. Alright, well, 15-minute shows are always, I like 15-minute shows. Post a screenshot for anime night too. Let's, I know it's late night on Saturday, but, I don't think you want to get too scandalous. Kappa show is not good. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. That's good to know. As long as Anime Night didn't get canceled because of whatever was on it, then everything should be okay. I mean, they didn't get canceled for... But given the stuff that they have not been canceled for, I'm sure they'll be fine. Ooh, that red Sagan took an almost full power lit. Actually, I'm probably like right at the point where I should consider taking off the iron nunchucks. Let's do it. Let's see how that goes. 29%. He'll probably get to 32 next level, which would give him 4 hits. So definitely by next level. But I'll see how he does this time. He's got stuff to sell. Sell dragon and silver. Yeah, this is a lot of good cash. Wish I had all of these items when I had to like grind random stuff. Oh yeah, Confessions of an MMO Junkie is really good. I love that show. That's great. There have been some really good shows here and there, but it's inconsistent. You'll get like maybe one every season, and then sometimes you'll get Like the Gridman season had a bunch of them. You had Gridman, you had the Skullface Bookseller. Bunny Girl Senpai was good. It was not at all what I thought it was going to be. It was actually kind of a sci-fi rom-com kind of thing. I liked it. And JoJo. JoJo started in that season. Yo! What's up? We're just, we're chilling out and seeing if there's anything good on, coming out of Japan this season. Also beating up Saiyans. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I lost my DS stylus, which wasn't good, but then I got multiple free beers at dinner, and that was good. So I think I've come out net positive on the day. I think. I'm not sure. But probably. Depends on whether or not I find another stylus. Alright, so you are just in time for the unpleasant part of the Mystic Key chase. And that is the part where you have to go back to the Marsh Cave. It's very unfortunate, but what you gotta do. There we got Cure 2, Fire 2, Fire 2, Lit 2. Hold? Is hold good? I don't actually know. Let me see. Paralysis on one foe. I can get this or I can get 2 level 4 spells. Oops. I think I taught somebody something that... Wait, what happened? Oh, I hit the wrong button and accidentally taught him a thing. That's okay, I guess. It's not like my red mage can use level 4 magic yet, so... That's cool. Every time I see that there is a Kappa anime, I just have to post it. I have to. I don't know why. I think it's just the law of the internet. But I have to post it when I see Kappa. Sleep 2. Fast, Confuse, Ice 2. Sleep 2 probably not that good. Confusion could be good. So I think it hits everybody? But it's also cast by items, so I don't know that I need it. Yeah, I'll take the damage spell. Can't go wrong with more damage spells. Wolves. No, we don't fight wolves here. Just skip them. Oh, even more wolves. I swear. This game, sometimes it just hears what you say. And just does things that are the exact thing you don't want. Excellent, good. I love a good method. Oh, speaking of images, so I installed Frankerface Z, that add-on that you can get. How do I get to the thing here? Yeah, I installed that add-on to get like kind of the extraneous emotes that people just sort of they want to keep, but they don't want to use their real emote slots on. And I was thinking, oh, it's guarded. What about images? Images. These are probably scary. Do I want to use spells on them? I think I'll use a spell. They're probably undead. I mean, they're ghosts. I was looking at Frankerface Z, and I saw that you can submit emotes to them, and then use them on your channel, even if you're not partnered or affiliate or any sort of thing. You just have to, you know, it's just only people who have installed this thing can use them. So I was thinking of making a couple. Like I could crop that Bill Cower screaming face from Dark Souls stream and use that. And I could make a little Steelers logo that says RIP instead of Steelers. That'd be pretty good. Falcon. Oh yeah, Better Twitch TV. I've heard of that as well. Is there a like a consensus as to which of those is better? Or do they do different things? I'm not the most savvy with how a lot of this stuff works. Better Twitch TV is tied with Nightbot. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Either option is good. Do I have Nightbot hanging around? I think I do. Oh no, maybe I don't. Well, regardless, I was thinking of being a little artsy tomorrow. If I still have that motivation. So I really feel like I need a good RIP emote, considering how often things die horribly or go wrong on this stream. And I figure I might as well make a nice Pittsburgh-themed one. Nice. Nice. I love walking into a dungeon, getting an encounter on the first tile, and getting ambushed. That's my favorite. Ooh, that's good. Duke really giving it the business. I don't think my younger self really gave the black belt credit. Yeah, that was a critical, huh? We'll see. We'll see. Got that good Monster Strike first action. Alright, 2 back attacks immediately. That's good. Off to a great start. What is my black belt's attack power like? 18 versus 21. I see. It's twice his level. His attack is twice his level. He gets twice the number of hits. Huh. That's interesting. Black belt lose max HP? That is a interesting question I don't have an answer to. Did he have 200 before? Did he really? I thought the fighter might have been the only one, but I don't know for sure. Yes, please do. I want to make sure before I get salty that in fact I have been denied maximum HP. Like, I wouldn't appreciate it if the game thought, oh, well, you just got too lucky with your HP rolls, and now this is gonna happen. Very nice to get a little healing from the old paralysis. Here we go. Right before it became irrelevant, but we got it nonetheless. Ooh, zombies and ghouls. I think I might just burn them. Maybe a waste of fire too. Maybe it also doesn't matter. I think Yin's has it too, doesn't he? Yeah, I got him fire too. Nice, I phased through a bat. That's cool. Monster striking first, significantly less cool. Not a fan. Alright, so the locked rooms are all the way down here at the bottom. Ooh, red bone. That thing's dangerous. Gotta watch out for it. Shin-chan at episode 1000. What's Detective Conan at? Surely it's hit 1,000, right? Not yet? It's at least in the 900s, isn't it? Yeah, there are some of these shows that I think are just kind of institutions. Like, take Doctor Who, for example. That's been on for, what, 50 years? Not counting its little hiatus in the 90s and early 2000s. There are some shows that they're just baked into the DNA of a particular culture. They're just beloved. They're going to be around forever. And I think that Shin-chan is going to be one of those. You know, stuff like that, or Doraemon. Oh, more wizards. That's we all know what the deal with wizards is. Extraordinarily dangerous. Should be blown up immediately. Woo! Look at all that damage roll in. Alright, got one. Got two. Oh, but now my strong attacks are wasted. Curses. 1980s technology. Actually, that's one of the reasons that Final Fantasy 2 and 3 never actually made it here. This thing was actually released in, what, 1987 in Japan? And we didn't get it till 1990. At which point the Super Nintendo was practically out. Silver Ring is good. Get some better armor from a wizard. Keeps getting whacked. There is a... I mean, I don't know that I'd call it an official translation of Final Fantasy II for NES, but there is a translation of Final Fantasy II for NES that was made as like a starting point for a localization of the game, and it is quite funny. It's correct. That's the good thing I can say about it. It's correct. But it's not necessarily useful in many cases. And I think if I ever play Final Fantasy II on stream, it's going to be using that translation. It is full of high-quality lines that I think we could have a lot of fun with. Okay. And this was the other one that had a chest in it, I believe. Let's get these guys out of the way. Not bad. Yeah, Final Fantasy II, I've got a pretty good strategy for it. It doesn't have set jobs, but you just kind of have to make them yourself and stick to them throughout the game. Like, that's really the key to beating that game. Wizards, please. Please, wizards. I think I got this one. Come on, crit, 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 crit. Yes! Oh, I love that crit. Victory. Oh, cash. That's like one soft potion. I do need to get some softs before we go to the next major area, since it's Earth Cave. So I'm expecting petrification. Your mother doesn't know you installed the floor? Isn't she there? Like, wasn't she there to see the floor being installed? How did you stealthily install a floor under your mother's nose? That's amazing. Oh! Okay, on vacation. That's nice. So it's kind of like a, surprise gift. Surprise, you have a floor that's awesome. That's pretty good. Not a bad gift. I'm not quite that handy. Like, the reason I'm the red mage in this game is that I can do a whole lot of different things, but I'm not really good at any of them. So, like, I can install things, but when I say things, I mean, like, light switches and toilet seats. Not, you know, floors or flooring. That is impressive to me. Yeah, I'll save my lit charge. Yeah, maybe I should have slowed them. A little too late to worry about that now. Alright, I can spare a couple heal potions. Gotta get back up to at least close to 100. This time I will slow them. That wasn't a very good roll on slow. Oh, really? The Yamano Liliana was a pre-release card in Japan? Well, that should mean that there's a lot of them, right? That ought to make it much easier to get. I definitely need to start sending some emails then. I just... like, I can't look at it right now, the art book, since it's part of the stack of books that are keeping my microphone propped up. But, like, the concept art for these early Final Fantasy games, like, even the monsters, like, it's so good. It's ridiculously good. So close. Just a few more steps. No, one more fight! Oh, that's a not good one more fight. This should definitely be set on as much fire as I can muster. It's gotta go. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot spicier once Fire 2 lights them all up. More G on the pile. And that is the end of the Mystic Key stuff. With that out of the way, we can progress. I don't know that I'm going to be awake long enough to actually get to Lich today, but I think we could do the Vampire. Vampire seems like a more reasonable goal. The best part is we're going to get to like skip a lot of equipment buying in the next town since we found all the stuff. Alright, so what do we gotta do? We gotta buy spells, gotta buy items, and after that we just gotta zoom, zoom, zoom. The most peaceful first strike. No one has to get owned today. Fire 2. Fast Ice 2. I completely forgot what I just looked at. Cure 2, Fire 2, that's right. Let's see. Get one of these, or... A fire? Can I get a fire? Yes, a fire. Da-da-da. What? Oh, what is even going on? Ice 2. That's probably fine. AI is fast. Yes. So I can't really think of Merlin as like Merlin after playing Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Because in that game, Mr. Merlin is a cat. A really, really fat cat that sleeps on an innkeeper's head all the time. It's just kind of ruined the concept of Merlin being a serious character for me. Because I just think about this cat. Very adorable cat, too. I like the cat. That's a good fight to see before we finish sailing. Yeah, that's right. I haven't been watching the Anime Night downloads lately. I fear season previews from time to time. Like, there's an actual existential dread that comes from knowing that, you know, at any moment you could wind up on an FBI watch list because of Anime Night. And some more heals. This should hopefully give us enough heals for the next dungeon. It's a little annoying because the town next to that dungeon doesn't have an item shop. It's just been kind of ransacked, just a little. Actually, hang on, I got stuff to sell. Falchion, not very good. I do love that the power's price is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, doesn't do anything useful though. Other than be sold for half of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever that may be. Yeah, that silver thing's expensive. Glad I found it in a box. Yes, methods. We shall use all the methods. I should get some softs. Well, that's good. Love a good ambush at sea. It's not like I could see these monsters coming a mile away or anything. Nope, that floating eyeball just can't fathom it, can't see it. How much absorb these guys have. Not a whole lot. Guess that was just a bad damage roll. Was it really only week 1? That reminds me, the draft finished today. I actually took a look at what the Steelers were up to. And it seems smart. They got a tight end. Got a backup for James Conner. Got a couple more defensive guys. It all seems fine. I worry a little that they got multiple players from Michigan, though, after Michigan got embarrassed in their biggest games of the year. But, shrug. I just like to think of it as I'm getting all of these back attacks out of the way now. Let's get them out of the way now. If I can get all the missing out of the way now, along with the back attacks, that'd be even better. Alright, let's get a little save. And finally, how long after we started? About an hour 15 after we started looking for Mystic Key items. That's finally done for. And we can escape the beginning of the game. We'll get to that whole quest thing. Got orbs and stuff that need to be lit. But not like the spell lit, the other lit. The good one. I don't know where I'm going though, so let's see. Yeah, it should be right over here. Alright, so these guys have seen some stuff. By the power of the orbs, yeah, I'm trying, dude. I am. Level 5 magic is here. I don't think I can learn any of this as a red mage. I have to wait till red wizard. Oh no, I could get cure 3. But I can't even cast it yet. And then I have a black level 5, I could get fire 3 and slow 2. Oh no, I don't have enough spell charges for it even? No. Alright, Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Excellent. I'm glad that Sarda is a man of bravery and integrity. Here he is, Jim the Dwarf. That's right, so we got there's an airship in this game, of course. And can't get to Sarda the Sage yet. It's like, Sarda will give you the item you need to get to Lich, But to get to him, you need to first go to the dungeon that you can't complete because you don't have the rod, and defeat the first boss, get the rod so you can go, or to get the ruby so that you can go through the tunnel. Yeah, the vampire is who we're fighting next. He blew up the clinic, so I better not die. Nothing exciting in these tubes. No celebrity appearances. Okay, so that's Dr. Un. We'll need Dr. Un later. Yikes. Can't afford that. Are these people wearing loincloths? Good question. This old man is, unfortunately. What's happening here is that in order to actually make this town appear the way it does, you only get 4 colors, right? Or 8 colors or something like that. It's a low number of colors that you get per palette. And in order to save on those colors, you can see that the color scheme for the villagers is the same as these rotting earth tiles. In fact, it's exactly the same. So no, they're wearing the same things that are in other towns, but it's hard to tell that is the case because they're using the same palette. I'm feeling pretty confident if the world map encounters are just going to be marsh cave encounters. As long as there's no wizards. All will be fine if I can get there through the cave with level of damage that's healable by a tent. Nice, Groger. Get as much cash as I can, that's always good. Taking out the Groger before it can attack is also good, even if I did lose the black belt attack. Alright, so the Marsh Cave didn't have a boss. There's just Astos in the Northwest Cave. So this dungeon has 2 bosses in it to make up for it. Or maybe Astos is the boss to make up for the Marsh Cave having it. And then there's 2 here because the Titan's Tunnel doesn't have it. Oh, here's another good jam. I'll turn this one up a little bit. Yeah, that's a good one. There's a really good remix of this in Final Fantasy IX as well. Alright, let me just turn that back down. Just a little... Okay. So, the first thing that we ought to know about this particular area is that you don't go to the west. You don't go west. If you go west, you get to the Giant's Hallway, and that is a corridor where... Ooh. It is a corridor where every single tile has an encounter with some number of giants. And admittedly, it is quite good for leveling, if you want to do that, but it's also good for getting yourself killed, which you don't want to do. That's some wild variance in the spell range. This is going to be a very lucrative encounter. Got him. Got him. Good. That's everyone. Big pile of money. Ooh, that's a lot of snakes. Maybe we don't want to fight that many snakes. There's a chance I maybe needed to bring a few more pure potions. Using 2 in the first floor. Cobra. That seems less good, but possibly worth more stuff. I want to take this fight. Cobras shouldn't be poisonous, right? Have I got my snakes wrong? Are cobras poisonous? They are, aren't they? What am I thinking of that's not poisonous? Here's some cash. Oh, it's guarded by Earth. What does Earth do? Remember, these guys are pretty strong. Elemental spirit things. just let's see how it goes. Oh, that's not good. That's a lot of damage. Not a fan. Wow. This treasure chest better be great. Like, actually spectacular. Whew. Oh, we did get a level. Closing in on 200 for my non-fighters. But not honey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a trip back to town. If I can clear the first floor at least before I go, that'll be fine. Just burn all these. One more round. Let's see. One of these has got to be trapped, right? If I can, like, just go all the way around? No, it's probably this one then. No, it's not. That's good. These are the poisonous fellows. Really? No, Oh, no. Okay, Honey did level up with everyone else. That's good. 3, 5, 4. Yeah, still about 90 behind. Oh, I got my first level 4 spell on Yenzer, though. That's good. Alright, so actually I should update Duke's status. 20 damage, 32 hit. Which means you should get, you should have 4 hits now. Naturally. Yes. Even with only 20 attack, that should be a lot of damage. That's the other treasure room. I'm getting way sleepier than I thought I'd be. Oof. Yins, please. Can't just explode like that. That's alright. As long as we get out of it alive. Oh, Ooh, that's a big crit. Not the one I got, the one that hit Duke. Pile of money, good, good. Okay. That's all the treasure on this floor. And I think I need a trip to the inn. Doesn't seem like a difficult fight, just an annoying fight. But I think I will run. I don't think it's worth the pain. Well, that's less good. That's significantly not good. Gotta slow these guys. And a crit. This fight is turning into a much closer call than I would like it to be. Three hits. Ooh. It's not bad damage. Duke's really giving it to him. I don't really need Melmond. Just way too many back attacks for me. 2 out of 3, 3 in a row. Not good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Duke is really giving it to him. Or if he could just take on his own shark. Don't recognize where I am. Okay, there I am. Up to 12 of them. Even more of these. Okay. You know, unfortunately, I'm honestly exhausted. I would love to get through the Earth Cave tonight, but I think I'm gonna have to call it now. Maybe I'll get some, you know, I'll buy some more items. I'll buy some items off screen before I go to bed, and then just come back to Kunaria. And it's just gonna be a trip to Elfland to get some more soft potions. But I'm wiped out. So I'm gonna finish up that task and head to bed. So thank you for coming out to play tonight. I'm gonna get to continue again tomorrow since I can't play Etrian Odyssey. And it's gonna be good. I think tomorrow we'll definitely get that Earth Orb lit. At least. I'm feeling it. I feel it on my bones. But not bone the enemy or red bone or any of that. Thanks again for coming out. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, folks.